Shout out to Money Brown, man. Errol Spence Jr. My boy Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV, and keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out there, Fight World? It's your boy Money back with another one, man. And this one here is on some real big dogs in this boxing game. We got Errol the True Spence Jr., the king of the welterweight division. We all know about to take on Manny Pacquiao August the 21st in a big pay-per-view showdown. Then we have Terence, T-Bud, Crawford. We all know the three-division world champion, the former undisputed world champion, the current WBO welterweight world champion. Look like he about to take on Showtime Sean Porter maybe in November. But Terence Crawford will ask what do you think about Errol Spence? You know, and him being a big draw, do we get frustrated seeing Errol getting the big fights? And he sell out Dallas, Texas. And this what Terence Boy Crawford had to say, man. I'll be back with a great assessment, family.
I actually don't believe that. You know, I think that's an understatement. I think if I was fighting the type of fighter, the same caliber of fighters that he was fighting, like Mikey Garcia, I believe that I'll fill up the stadium too, being that Mikey Garcia is a very big draw in Texas. So, yeah, not to take away from Errol Spence, I believe Mikey Garcia pulled in more supporters than he did.
I see. He said selling out Dallas Stadium. Terence Boy Crawford said he actually think it was because of Mikey Garcia why Errol Spence sold out the Cowboy Stadium, because Mikey pulled in more Mexican fans and things of that nature, as if Errol Spence, you know, like I said, I'm taking nothing away from him, but he feel like Mikey pulled in, you know, more Mexican fans, and he feel like if he fought those fighters, he'd do the same. Well, that's the thing. What about Errol Spence and Danny Garcia? Because they fought in Cowboy Stadium. You feel me? What about Errol Spence at the start with Ocampo? He sold that thing out, 15,000 people, if I'm not mistaken. So when I look at the situation, and, you know, not to say nothing bad or wrong about Terence Boy Crawford, because like I said, I rocks with him. I think he got a missing notion. I think he's talking about that's an understatement. No, it's a correct statement. Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia sold out. Well, I ain't going to say sold out. Canelo put 73. But I think they put 50-something or like 49, somewhere around that mark, because of Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia, not just because of Mikey. And this is no knock to Mikey, but Mikey probably did pull in, you know, the majority of the Mexicans, but Errol Spence had fans that was Mexican fans as well. But you can't take that away from Errol Spence. That is his pay-per-view. And for him to be going on his fourth pay-per-view, it shows that he's doing something right. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we got to look into everything. Look into everything. If he's pulling in the same numbers that he did with Mikey Garcia on pay-per-view, it shows that Errol Spence is a star on pay-per-view for whatever he's pulling in, because they continue to put him back on there. Now, Terence Boy Crawford, we all know, supposed to have the Manny Pacquiao fight. And that's what Errol got the Manny Pacquiao fight now. You dig? But you on pay-per-view, you didn't do too well. You did 2 pay-per-views, they didn't do too hot. They didn't do too hot. You know, and you saying if you had the same caliber opponents, I agree. That's why people trying to tell you to fight the best of the best. Period. Now, we all know Bob Arum screwed you over so many times, bro. So many times. So many times Bob Arum screwed you over, and y'all didn't jump on this man's head. Y'all continue to let him do it because y'all was getting paid what y'all thought was, you know, good money for the caliber opponents that y'all was fighting. So y'all was okay with it because you was getting millions of dollars. But at the end of the day, you're supposed to get more than what you was pulling in, bro. Your name's supposed to be bigger than what it is. Errol Spence been in the game shorter than you, and his name is bigger than yours. That's just a fact. That's the nature of the beast. These are facts. This is no feelings. Like a lot of people get into their feelings. We all know Errol Spence is a bigger draw than Terence Boy Crawford. It proves, it shows, the numbers don't lie. At the end of the day, the numbers don't lie. You understand what I'm saying? Errol Spence is doing what he has to do. His advisor is doing what he has to do without Heyman to put him in there with the best fighters. To put him in there with the best fighters. You understand what I'm saying? That's what Bob Arum should be doing for Terence Boy Crawford. But Terence Boy Crawford is not forcing him to do that. Errol Spence is facing the best after best after the best after the best. And his fan base is growing. And, you know, his numbers are showing on pay-per-view. Right? Nowadays, if they take on Manny Pacquiao, the numbers are going to be even higher. The numbers are going to be even higher. So that's setting him apart. And if he go out there and beat Manny Pacquiao, Lord knows he's going to put him on a different plateau. Going to put him on a different plateau. Now, Terence Boy Crawford said if I was fighting the caliber opponents that he was facing, Sean Porter, Mikey Garcia, Manny Pacquiao, we see my man Danny Garcia down there, you know, with the Kell Brook. He did face the Kell Brook, but not when Kell Brook was the champion. You did. So if we look at that situation, Yes, bud. I agree. Right? Nobody would disagree with that. Terence Crawford, Mikey Garcia on pay-per-view would have did a good damn number. Terence Crawford versus Sean Porter, you put it on pay-per-view, let's see what it do. You about to fight Porter now. Terence Crawford versus Manny Pacquiao do a good damn number. Terence Crawford versus Danny Garcia would have put a good damn number. That's why people was telling you to get on your promoter ass and you need to fight these top caliber opponents. And don't knock Errol Spence for fighting these top caliber opponents, because that's what made Errol Spence Errol Spence. That's what people like. That's what the boxing fan likes. Fight the best out there, bro. Fight the best out there. Build your resume up to where people like it and seeing what you're doing. Yes, you got the accolades, but you're at a division now where you didn't fight the best of the best yet. And that's all people wanted, bro. That's all people wanted. And that's what we saying. But when we say these things, we get cussed out. And you just said out your own mouth if you was fighting the caliber opponents that he was facing. That's exactly what the fuck we are saying. You're not facing the top caliber opponent. So, yes, your pay-per-view number is going to be low. Amir Khan and Victor Poster, right? Especially when Amir Khan was a little bit past it. Now that he's training with you and things of that nature, he's trying to make a comeback to face Kell Brook. But especially when Amir Khan was past it. Kell Brook was a little past. You couldn't put those fighters on pay-per-view. You did. So now, you got Showtime Sean Porter out there still on top of his shit. Make that shit happen. You want it. I got a video coming. You want it. You said you want it. You waiting for it. You feel me? You should have been pressing Bob Arum soon as the motherfucking Pacquiao fight fell through, bro. Soon as the Pacquiao fight fell through, you should have been pressing Bob to make that Sean Porter happen, bro. It should have been happened, bro. It should have been happened. You should be going into your second fight of this year, even if it was in November or December, homie. You should have been going into your second fight, but now you only go fight once a year. And knowing this is the last year of your contract with Bob Arum, and look how he's doing you, that one fight deal should have been up. And that's the bad business that I say Terence Crawford be doing. On the outside looking in, bro. I'm just on the outside looking in, giving my speculation and my opinion and my thoughts. Yes, it don't mean shit to Terence Crawford, but I'm just going to speak it how I feel. You feel me? So if he'd have got on Bob Arum as the press to put him in there with somebody, bro, Bud probably be a free agent right now. Probably signed for a lot of fucking money and about to fight somebody that's even bigger than, well, maybe a Sean Porter, somebody bigger. Who knows? Who knows? But the situation to be different. And you say that Errol Spence that's an understatement? No, it's a correct statement. It's a correct statement because Errol Spence is facing these dudes. Now he's finna take on Manny Pacquiao. You gotta understand, bud. If Errol get past Manny Pacquiao, guess where he going next? Guess where he going next? Right back to pay-per-view, bro. For his fifth pay-per-view in a row. How can you say it's an understatement when the man is facing the best of the best, bro? The best of the best. Kell Brook, Mikey Garcia, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, Manny Pacquiao, Lamont Peterson. Like, you got to give him his just due, bro. You can't do that, bud. You can't try to pick and choose, say, oh, well, I don't know. Yeah, it's the truth. He's over you, bro. You didn't want to give him his credit because you know it's going to put him over you, force that pay-per-view status and his recognition. Just give credit what credit is due. There's nothing wrong with it. You're a 3-division world champion, a former undisputed world champion, and the current WBO welterweight world champion. You had the accolades. You have the accolades in this boxing game. And everybody that's hardcore in this boxing game understand what those accolades do for Terence Crawford. Put you in the Hall of Fame. But yet you had 147 pounds now after beating Jeff Horn. I did give you credit for Jeff Horn because he was the champion that beat Manny Pacquiao. That some people feel like he got a gift. He lost things of that nature. Whatever the situation was, he was the champion. You took him out, took the title, and you knocked out everybody you faced at 147. But now let's see if you can do it against these caliber opponents, bro. Everybody get on Errol. When's the last time Errol knocked somebody out? Look at the caliber opponents he's facing. When has Sean Porter been knocked out? When has Danny Garcia been knocked out? You feel me? When has Mikey Garcia been knocked out? You did. So if he don't knock him out, then like the last opponent did it. But he whooped their ass, though. He got that recognition, though. He's still undefeated, though. You feel me? So you gotta get credit where credit is due. I still feel like Terence Crawford ego is up there. I'm going to keep it real. I still feel a little jealousy there from Terence Crawford towards Errol Spence. Just got to call it for what it is. Call it for what it is. I feel a little jealousy, T-Bud. But at the same time, bro, the opponents are there for you to face as well. It's up to you to get on your promoter to make him make it happen. He tell you in your face he don't believe in you. He tell you in your face he ain't putting his money up for you. You lost the money. You did this to him. You did that to him. But he don't want to let you go. Why? Why? Come on, man. If the sky's blue, we gonna say that motherfucker is blue. We ain't gonna beat around no bush. You know, now that he's coming back, hopefully this Sean Porter fight go through for you, bro. Hopefully they put it on pay-per-view. Because like I say, I support Terence Crawford. I'm a bad that bitch. I'm a bad. Hopefully everybody else bad. But I feel like this is going to be one of them fights that's going to put Bud there. If he beat Bud, if Bud beat Sean Porter in an impressive fashion, everybody think he going to knock him out. I don't think so. If you go out there and knock him out, bro, statement made. Statement fucking made. But those the caliber opponents people want to see you knock out or see you beat. Shouts out to Mean Machine. Shouts out to Jose Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? I ain't taking that away from them. Shouts out to Kell Brook. I ain't taking that away from her. But they just ain't on that level of the people that people want to see in the ring with you. And that's just a fact. That's just a fact. So when Terence Crawford come out and say that it's an understatement for Errol Spence, for him getting his just due of selling out the Cowboy Arena, no, that's not an understatement. That's a correct statement. And Errol Spence deserves his just doing his praises, bro. And that's just what it is. The man is doing it with Danny Garcia. The man is doing it with Mikey Garcia. The man doing good numbers with Sean Porter. The man doing good numbers with Manny Pacquiao that's finna come up. That's credit, family. That's credit. You did? But we do know. You said you want Errol Spence. If you get past Sean Porter, if you get past Manny Pacquiao, or the winners, Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao. Video coming up. You did? So let's just get credit what credit is due. Let's just stop the hate, congratulate, get in there and take what he got if you want what he got. Easy. If you want what he got, get him in the ring and take it. But you got to be fair. You got to be fair. Shouts out to Terence Crawford, man. I wish him the best. Hopefully him and Sean Porter get it on because that's the fight I want to see. Shouts out to my bro ESJ taking on Manny Pacquiao August 21st. Can't wait. You know, the winners will face off against each other. And that shit will be fireworks. It will be fireworks. And I feel like it will be Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford next. Bud just got to be fair. And that's just the fact of the matter. Until then, it's your boy Money. It's the ANSBC moving. Anybody safe in these streets, hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to donate OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend, hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the video. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.